Hello everybody, welcome to Sparkles Inspiration. Now over to Indigo Terra Odyssey. We're now on the bigger channel because I kind of want to expand this a little bit and have it not only be like your energy for the day, but I feel like whenever you see it, that's when it's meant to hit you too, whatever these messages are. And I feel like my new slogan for May, and I'm really excited about this because what I'm doing is I chose three oracle from Circus of Love, and then three beautiful animal and gem cards that are just kind of going to infuse the energy with where we're moving and what we should pay attention to. And I'm bringing on new little slogans to myself because I'm someone who wants to take on a lot, solve a lot of problems, do a lot of work, but I can't sometimes shut that valve off. So I'm having these beautiful little bullet points for myself. And for May, it's definitely May, put away. That means put away things that aren't serving me anymore. Do one thing at a time. You know, I'm trying to evolve into simplicity. Like I'm going to have three things on my checklist. I'm going to check them and then I'm going to put them away. I'm not going to revisit. I'm not going to whatever. And I wholeheartedly recommend this. And how we can do this, it can be with clients, family members, anyone. People that are always pressing and leaning in and wanting something and wanting more, that are extra, that are thirsty, that constantly need attention. All you need to do is say, that is their energy. I don't have to answer or level down to that, because what happens, it becomes like a succubus energy and it drains us. So May put away, or May go away. Just, we are not dealing with that energy anymore. We're not responsible for people that don't want to evolve, for people that don't want to meet us on our level. We now have to stop making excuses for them or feel like it is our job to fix everybody and everything. At times I even have to do this with clients that are just leaning in, or, you know, they've got to read, I don't know, like a year or something ago, but yet they'll ask me for advice consistently, which I don't mind to a degree, but I need to set up boundaries that says, you know, this is my professional job. That's basically a reading. That's basically this. I'm talking about when it's, you know, all the time, like on a regular basis, you know, a few times a month or week or whatever. And it's like, it just gets very invasive because as a giver, I feel like, oh, I should do that. And then I'm like, you know what, that takes 20 minutes, 60 minutes of your time to do that. And you could be going for a walk. And I used to actually subtract from my to-do list to add, to just give away all this stuff. And now I'm saying, you know, I'm not doing that anymore. People that are leaning in and asking for more, I'm starting to really check in with that vibe, and I need to dismiss and start to cull, you know, the herd, as it were. And you need to do that in work too. Do you have people that are constantly emailing you, sending you messages that are like wanting more and more? Now is time to not do this, because the Circus of Love allows for things that we love to come in, that lift our vibe. And know that your time is valuable. Know your worth is high. And we need to either allow or disallow people, places, and things into our orbit that are beautiful and lifting and feel good, or are we letting those other people creep in and just steal our time away? Really pay attention to that. So it's May step away for me, definitely, in a lot of that, because there's only so much to go around, and you're recognizing that as well. I also feel the sweetheart energy is coming, and when you feel dreamy and romantic and fun, and you're aligned with this beautiful personal confidence, you're ready for love relationships because you're in that dynamic. No more upheaval. You're finding joining with people of equal frequency and vibration are going to be super uplifting and make you feel great. Now, I love this too. Everything is going to seem like the cherry on top because you are in the land of gratitude. When I am there, I feel like more arrives, more abundance, more gifts, more love, more sunshine, more shiny, happy people, all of this, because I'm looking for it, I'm feeling this, and I'm vibing high. And we can be a mixture of things. We can be boundary hard, like, I'm sorry, but I only have so much time and I can't do that. The end. Then let it go away. Do not keep it in your Rolodex. Close that tab. That's something that somebody else wants, not what you want. So sorry. And just let it all go. And I feel like you're just joining on this frequency of higher love, but taking care of yourself. Learning is going to come easy. Optimism and faith are in your future. You're going to feel sexy and self-confident. Great, crazy revenue streams coming in. A lovely rise in popularity, beautiful recognition, progress, inner drive, follow through, soul companions, all this beauty is coming in for you. So let me talk about the next three cards that came up, and I love these. The first thing I saw that came up on my feed this morning was a map, and it was a map of Neverland. And I thought, yes, it is Peter Pan time. It is time for youthful exuberance and excitement and adventure for you guys. You're really ready for it. You're like, I want to go for that walk on that beach, pick up shells, and imagine my highest, truest, best self, my happiest, shiniest, virtual reality self for a moment. Because the more we picture ourselves as a certain type of person, it's no longer stranger in a strange land. It is actually it's an envisionment process. I picture myself with a beautiful love interest, laughing, sitting on, it can be a veranda, having coffee and laughing, great companionship. Because our brain will start to create pictures of ourselves and believe those pictures that we fill it with, it energetically moves us towards that thing that we envision. So why aren't we envisioning that? And it can be words, just love, popularity, wealth, deep, rich spirit, beautiful animals. I feel like right now too, a lot of you guys are probably thinking about, should I adopt an animal or, bring a new animal into my life? I feel like a spring is a beautiful time for that as well. It really is time for Neverland, when we are on a high sense of adventure and optimism for our future, with that beautiful youthful vitality where we're no longer like caring what other people thinking, because you are proud of being the unique you that you are. And that's where this full energy comes in. I am divinely guided and protected, and I have my own seal of approval. So on I go. What do I want to do? What do I want to think, say, feel, and experience? And I don't need anybody else's validation. I'm that beautiful kind of like tree. I'm flexible. I'm going with the breeze. I'm feeling the sun. I want to live and have my roots be deep, but experience and branch out. You're really in that beautiful, loving modality of, I am, in this world, but I'm not necessarily of it. Like, I don't have to get the heaviness. I don't need somebody else's push and shove. Like, I may be in traffic, but I'm not of this. I'm not of this energy of people honking, bonking, getting all squirrely on us. Let's just chill, right? And I love Nine of Pentacles because I love her. Look at her in my lady's boudoir with her nudie cadoodie. She's like, I have made this myself. This is of my personal wealth and abundance, and that is a mindset, right? My mindset is like, I am in all my glory, and I deserve beautiful things in my life, great energy. I deserve to have choices which wealth and a monetary, abundance can bring for us. So I'm bringing that forth and pulling that in and magnetizing it. And only you can decide what your worth and value is and say, it is sky freaking high, thank you. I would like this. And I'm super generous with my money. So sometimes I'm like, whoa, I got to be careful, because I'll be like, boom, 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 making it rain for everybody in my family, getting this, getting that. And then I'm like, whoa, I only got 2 pennies to rub together to get a bagel up here in this shop. What am I doing? So now I've decided, May is another thing. May, please stay. I want my wealth and abundance to also stay. I would love for you to do that. May, go away. What do you want to go away? May, please stay. I want my wealth and abundance to stay and also increase. So I'm being wise with that and saying, what would I want this for? May, my rainy day. Another thing, right? I love May because it rhymes with just about anything. May, happy and gay. May, I'll go out and play. All of that good energy. And I've got to tell you, and comment down below if your energy has been like fluctuating too in terms of like mental clarity and then mental fog and then exuberance. And then this happens right before full moons because we get inspired, and it's like an uber infusion of clarity and insight and light. But then what happens is our shadow self kind of work wants to be completed and done too, so things will pop in, and it can manifest and feel like a little bit of like guilt, like I can't believe I ate that, did that, spent all the time doing this, money, whatever. So just know that for the thought that it is, it's just your body trying to clarify, I don't want to do this anymore. It has to be a may go away. And comment down below what you want to go away and what you want to stay. And I definitely highly recommend always just writing 3 things down a day. I'll do that. What do I want to go away today? Stress, distraction, and impulse actions. And impulse is like where all of a sudden we see something, we think we have to act on it because it's somebody else's energy. And this naked broad right here, she isn't doing that. She's like, kiss my butt. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm happy in my vibe. You go elsewhere. Thank you very much. Now, I'm loving this because this lets us know I stay focused on the task at hand, one thing at a time. Once I bust out my tripod and my thing, nothing else is happening but the energy and the reading, right? I don't care about dishes. I don't care about anything. Staying focused. And say this. I would love for you to take a screenshot of this or write this down and look at it. I need to do this. I have so much fire in my chart that it is so hard for me to refrain from doing 10 things at once. But I always know that when I do one thing, I do it well. It has my focus. It's also very relaxing because when we're multitasking, our brain goes into kind of stressor. We start releasing cortisol because we think we're task mastering and task mongering and we're chasing as opposed to settling into beautiful energy, one thing at a time that has my focus, right? That's not to say you can't watch a video and do your nails, stuff like that, but I'm talking about cerebral, creative, right? I like music and painting. That's it. I'm not trying to do my taxes, ski, and put on magnetic eyelashes all at once. That doesn't help me in any way. And it's easy for me to complete all that I need to do. This will help you so much. And I love therapy in a nutshell. And Emma is a genius with this, that if you just write down the next thing you want to accomplish, it is so fulfilling to be able to just check that off. Something happens in your brain that clicks. It says, now I can release this energy. I don't have to be focused. I don't have to worry about it. Done and dusted. So by knowing this, and just do that too, it's easy for me to complete all that I need to do. Check. Let yourself know that it does happen every day. You feed yourself, you feed your family, you feed your pets. You can drive from A to B. You take a shower if you can. All of that, it gets done. Think of a day. It's not disastrous if one or two things get left out. That's why we get another day and then another and another. So release this. It's easy for me to ask for help when I need it. I am blessed to be part of a community. We send notices to our friends and we ask for that. And let me reiterate something back talking about may go away thing. I don't want you guys to take anything personally or read into it if you've asked me for questions or advice that, oh, Melanie doesn't want me to do that. I really hold you guys in so much regard and have so much love for you that I'm more than happy to do that. I'm talking about, on the daily and lots of, I'm just talking about like ask yourself, how much time would it take this person to find the answers or to respond to me or research this or do this? And, am I kind of pushing a boundary? That's all I'm asking as well, is to ask that. But again, I am part of a spiritual community that is here to help, especially if somebody feels like they're in jeopardy, and emotional jeopardy, and on the precipice of something, because the release of that and the sharing of that sometimes pulls us out of it. And I'm always happy to do that and to help in that regard. And remember, never keep things in and feel guilty or shame, because everybody experiences all kinds of things, and you do have a community there that helps you. And I love this. Are you paying attention to details and staying organized? And if you guys saw sometimes my workspaces, you'd go, oh my God, it looks like there was a dozen monkeys in there on acid just throwing stuff around, because I'll have cards, I'll have jewels, I'll have everything. That's my process, but then I need to reorganize. So ask yourself, do you have a complete project and need a team to make it happen? Are you patient with yourself and others? That's huge. We are not meant to be at the finish line the moment we start. And for some reason, our society kind of pushes that on us, but hell no. It's time to get organized and maintain focus to complete a project or achieve a goal. Our mind, our body, and our spirit do not like 100 tabs open of stopped, started, stopped, started. And I used to do this. I used to make one earring and make half a necklace and do this and that and then change my mind. And I would get this sense of incompletion and aggravation, and that's because of it. I had so much impatience to finish something that I would just start something new. But now I want to see the finished result, and I want to give it time, love, and effort, and I feel like you are too. And remember to ask for help, delegate, work with others. Saying it takes a village applies to you now. Whatever it is, I have to do this in my household. I'm like, guess what? I'm not the dishwasher, the candlestick maker, the animal feeder, the Lancer-La. I'm not all-purpose flour, Cheerios woman that's cleaning up this whole damn place. And it's so funny if we get like cat food or something comes on the floor and we have the back door open and there's ants and people are like, oh, Mom or Mel, there's ants over there. I'm like, oh, really? I'm now the ant wrangler? Is this how this is going in my head? And I get all spun out. But instead of that, now I say, well, the ant traps are above A, B, and C. I would love it if you put it down for me. Thank you. Exclamation, not question mark, exclamation. I'm the mom. I don't mind earning the dough, getting the food, taking you around, doing everything, but I'm not, some kind of ant apex predator. You guys are going to help out. And this is what we have to say to our family, honestly. And nobody better be leaving a pile of laundry in front of the thing. really stand up. We think sometimes we're helping, but what we're doing is we're enabling. If we have teens and we're doing everything from, we're enabling them to be helpless and to lean on us even more and not be independent. And I thought of this the other day, and I was really proud because Ian's going to, Hagen going off to Penn State or Columbia or wherever he's going to decide on. I'm like, this little dude knows how to do laundry. He's awesome with finances. He saves better than I do. And he has all these skill sets. He makes his own food. And I was really excited about that. And I thought, hey, that's pretty awesome. Not that I taught him any of these things, but he watched, and I kind of like took the training wheels off, and now he's able to do all this and is very self-sufficient, which I'm really excited about. Let's ask one more thing or actually learn one more thing, because I actually posted this morning. I thought it was so beautiful. And this is your message, you guys. I am beautiful. It's safe for me to be powerful in graceful ways. I look within and find spiritual truth and wisdom. I am very grateful that I remember my dreams and interpret them. Spiritual growth is part of my daily life. And I have to do this. Because honest to goodness, everything doesn't just slide into home base for me very easily. I have to take the time to slow down and be grateful and look at all the beautiful silvery magical things in my life, my healthy family, my crazy animals and turkeys, all of these things, my beautiful clients and friends and spiritual soul sisters, all of this. And it is safe for you to be powerful, but we do need to do it in graceful ways. There's so much harsh, pushy energy out there, and I really, really revile that kind of energy. I do not deal well in hostility because I go uber apex lion. Like, I will outmaneuver any alpha out there if somebody is hurting somebody else. But once I do that, I'm exhausted, because it means that it's almost reactionary energy. Sure, anybody with a good vocabulary can rip anybody a new one and or threaten them and be like, okay, like, it's one of those things too that, like, let's be quiet in our power and be graceful in our power, even though if we know, hey, I might have a black belt and I'd be able to sort you out if there was a problem, or, I have an extended vocab to just one of those things. A lot of people have this, but we don't need to use these, and we don't need to destroy, diminish, or hurt people. We can do things in very graceful ways by observing, what do people really need? What are they really asking for? Let's sit back in quiet contemplation and really look and read their face. I always give people the benefit of the doubt, even if they're honking, impatient, and crazy. I think, maybe this person's just coming from chemo. Maybe this person just received very bad news, and it changed their mood. Always come from a place and perspective of love and grace and harmony, and you'll feel good. It takes away all that animosity and aggression. It really does work. And I have to dig deep for this stuff at times. I'm a Sagittarius. I want to get on my centaur legs and go kick, when people get me riled. But what I realize now is that serves zero purpose. That creates a whole new atmosphere that is a crap vibe in itself. So not participating, going, how about evacuating? Like, I really don't. I love when people step back, evaluate, breathe, become calm, and then apply this gentle energy. It can be a salve to the most, like, really hot fire situation if we do this. And that's what you're capable of. So I loved it. It was like Neverland, beautiful, divine help. Kiss my blue glowing butt if you don't like it. I'm on my own thing. And this kind of energy is what we want, and that's what you're stepping into. So love and light, you guys. I'm going to go upload right now. I'm really excited about these because what I want to do is expand and make them larger, and just whatever came in and have them be spur of the moment. But I realize it's work for you guys to have to go find the secondary channel, and it's work for me to create a secondary channel. So I might as well have it over here in the baby channel, right? So love and light, and let me just thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all the love and care and support. I read all your comments, your reads, your feedback, everything. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I'm really excited about the Scorpio full moon. And over on IG, which is Sparkrist11, I'm offering a couple different $25 fun reads. Your full journey spread, which is like 12 cards, tons of information. They're varying anywhere between 20 and 40 minutes, these reads, depending on the person. And I love the full moon read too. All of it is just fully encompassing and very detail orientated. So come on over and check those out as well. If you just go through the feed, I'll re-pull them up so they're closer to the top. And thank you guys just for everything. It means the world to me. We need to share good, gracious energy that lets us know we're supported and loved and cared for. And that, again, we are in this world, but we don't have to be of it, of the turbulent part. Let's just dive into those beautiful, receptive, graceful, peaceful, calming, earthy moments that we all deserve. Love and light, everybody.